Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. What you're seeing above is a trailer for Project Elite. Now before we get any further into that, you should know that this game is a very early build, so it's kind of hard to judge anything off of it because of how early it is. However, there is some past and some present things that need to be addressed for the game in order to make it at least want to be played by a good majority of players. In today's age, we see a lot of these shooters that look fantastic in these trailers because the tools that Unreal Engine gives you to be able to make trailers are astronomically good, and in some cases even better than the design team is the team that's putting together the trailers. Sometimes that's the devs themselves, but in large AAA studios you have a team that does that and a team that does design, etc., etc., etc. That's where we get a lot of the AAA titles that have games that come out that look great on paper, look good on the trailer, but don't quite meet our expectations when we get to them. So today we're going to be taking a look at Project Elite, and the whole sole focus of this video is so that I can bring to your attention what currently the build looks like, what the game looks like for your money, because you do have to either get accepted into the alpha or playtest for the game, or you have to buy a supporter package to get into it. But before we get any further, my name is Gummerak, and I am a variety streamer over on Twitch, and I like to play games and get straight to the point on what I experienced when I played them from a consumer point of view, so you can see if it's going to be worth your time, money, and effort or not. If you like what you hear here today and you want to see more, hit that subscription button, hit the bell notification to know when I put up a new video, because my videos are sparse at the moment due to me working on this overtime and needing to pay the bills. This week we actually broke the 1.1k mark here on the channel, and I believe we're at 1,113 people. Thank you guys very much for wanting to be here and being interested in my content. Every likes, every sub, every thumbs up, every thumbs down actually helps with discoverability on the channel, and I can't thank you enough. Now on to Project Elite. So with Project Elite, what you have is a hardcore first-person tactical extraction shooter that has AI foes and rival players that allow you to engage in high-stakes battles for precious loot and risk all your gear to collect, secure, and extract artifacts in this hostile environment. I'm sorry for laughing, but when you see what you get with the game currently in the state that it's in compared to its description, then it becomes really hard to imagine that it'll cost you at least $20 to get into this game if they don't accept you for the alpha playtest. To address the elephant in the room, the game also has a shady pass that's attached to it. Now, I haven't covered the shady pass, and I'm not going to because it's just not my forte. I'm not very good at it, and digging it up just sends me into rabbit holes that either come up with very large amounts of misinformation or I'm just flat out wrong on it altogether. So rather than do that, I'm going to point you to a video down in the description down below. Now, the best video I have found on this came from Big Fry, and it's probably a good idea to watch that video before you see mine, because the things that I will discuss will make a lot more sense if you do. I'll try to be a bit more cognizant on how my videos are structured in the future, but this one's kind of a special case in which I can either rehash old information that hasn't been proven yet, or I can actually just show you what you're getting directly of the product. Now keep in mind, I'm not saying the game's a scam, and I'm certainly not saying anybody is right or wrong about the information that's out there on the internet today when it comes to this particular project. So we're going to directly stick to what its current build is like and what it looks like specifically. So we're going to do a lot of video that's up here and a whole lot less of opinion. It's going to be a rather short video. I think we're going to probably be under 10 minutes today, just so you can see what's going on with it. As I said before, the video you're seeing up above is the actual trailer for the game, and we're going to put in some video here up above of what it's actually like when you get into it, and we'll discuss my experience with it for there. The first thing that we need to address about the game is the fact that in either to get into it, like stated before, you have to be able to repurchase the game, or get accepted into the playtest. And if you look at the website, the very first thing is that this is the shady part for me as opposed to their past. Just on the sheer face value of the website itself, the game isn't even out of an alpha state, and they're already selling supporter packages to you starting at around $20. And currently, what do they have to show for you to get into the alpha build is just that. It's completely alpha. There are bots that are not well coded. They just keep flooding you. They shoot you from odd directions and they just lock onto you and they'll just melt you in a heartbeat. The UI feels old and dated and like one of the normal layouts that you see that's available all over the Unreal shop, and either to be able to set up a UI really quickly and just adjust the colors and things that you like. The aesthetic of the UI currently just makes the game feel really arcadey or really targeted towards a mobile space, which I'm not sure how you would ever play this in a mobile space. And as I said, the main purpose of this video is for you to see what the trailer is and then see what you're actually getting for your money. So when you see the trailer at the beginning of the video compared to what I'm about to show you up above, you'll get a good idea. Now, I have nothing but a negative light to say about this game, only because of my own personal opinions on how I feel between the past and how much they're charging for the game. There just isn't enough substance here, even in a pre-alpha build, to justify giving anybody any money for this game yet. So the video that you're going to see up above of my experience, most of it is negatives. There are a few things about the game that I do like, but it has too many eerie resemblances to the day before. And by the day before, I mean just the way that the game feels and looks like when they announce their game. When you announce your game and you put out a trailer, people expect your game to fit the trailer that you showed off, rather than the video feeling doctored in either to match your vision so that you get people interested in the game. The problem with that is that if the company has to make shortcuts or they have to cut things out, then it ruins the experience for the player base because you already set an expectation level for them. Companies like this get away with it by just simply going, well, it's a pre-alpha build or it's early access. And frankly, that isn't a get out of jail free card for the reason why you showed us one thing and we're getting another, even if it is a pre-alpha build. I expect there to be bugs and I expect it not to look the way that I wanted to, because that's how trailers work. It even works that way for the movies. But it's so far off of the path that you've already shown us with the trailer that I just can't bring myself to justify telling anybody to support this game monetarily. Now, certainly people should be joining the playtest and giving you feedback from there. I just don't see the point in having a store up in place that already has sales on your product. So without further ado, this went on a little longer than I thought, so maybe the video is going to be around 15 minutes or so. I'm going to show you my experience up above. It's going to be raw for the most part, but I'm going to cut to some of the parts that I experienced. And this was over several days of me trying to get this game to work, and it's just absolutely abysmal. I hope you guys enjoy what you see. I hope it helps you with your investment purchases in the future when it comes to products like this. And if you like what you saw, make sure you hit the subscription button, hit the bell notification when I put up a new video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to be going on vacation here soon. I'll be gone for 8 to 10 days starting as of the 22nd. I won't be returning until the 30th, I believe. So you can expect this to be the only video that comes out for now until then. So the next video may not come out for around 2 weeks from the date of this video. And I know this video seems kind of rushed, but I'm also in a big hurry to get everything done and wrapped up for the trip. So here you guys go. But where is my gear? Where? What? I came in here with a loadout, but it gives you a random. What the fuck is? Huh. What a waste of a perfectly good Hyundai. A police car. You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is excellent. This is amazing.
The best game ever.